How much time you have left?
Not much. You're talking about retirement. It's very hard for a player to say, "Oh, I have this amount of years left." It's very difficult.
He can go get a shot for himself anytime he wants. In the NBA,
even in the NBA, he'll be able to create shots.
Yes, he will.
At one point, my goal was to just get through one game without hurting something. It's crazy.
This kid knows what he wants to do. He just doesn't want to be an NBA player. He wants to be a great NBA player.
Sometimes you can want something so much that it slips away from you because you're holding on too tight. You know, you have to be patient.
How would you feel if you don't win this year? You don't win next year? Have you resigned yourself to the possibility that you can end your career without another championship?
I've always, throughout my career, I've always just wanted to do the best that I could. Would I be upset? Absolutely. So I want to win. I mean, that's why I play the game. That's why we all play the game. But at that point, if that happens, there's really not much you can do about it.
No, I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
So Kobe Bryant, the young rookie, straight from high school. 8 seconds left. Bryant guarded by Russell. 5 seconds left. 4. Bryant drives, pull up, shot on the way. No good. Carmelo rebounds. Back away. Cross court left. Open Kobe Bryant for 3. Another air ball. He shoots back-to-back air balls.
Hard to believe.
Bryant for 3. It's short again. Air ball. Air ball. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Here's a three-pointer. Air ball again by Kobe Bryant. Another air ball. 4 seconds left. It's Johnson. It's over. It's over. Abu believes.
Third turnover here. The Lakers 4-on-2. Randall, Bryant, open 3, way short. Offensive star, made it off for Bryant. Kobe 3. Close, air ball. Hustle play by Randall.
Right now, he cannot recover, and his mind and his ego is so big.
Even the great Kobe Bryant can't be great at age 37.
I know people say that the Lakers are better off without Kobe Bryant.
It is over. There's nothing he can do, and his skills have diminished.
I just want to play basketball, and I want to improve on playing basketball.
He's not 6'11". He's a 6'6", 200-pound guard who can't rely on his size to create mismatches.
We don't want him in the NBA. People don't want to babysit an 18 and 19-year-old kid.
I want to be the best, simple and plain. That's why I play the game. And to be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
That was one of the greatest plays I've ever seen.
good is this kid? Kobe's going to take over the game. Kobe pump fake. Kobe for the win. Kobe Bryant. What a play by Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Nobody else wanted to take that shot. Kobe was the only one to step up and say, I want to take this shot.
Kobe Bryant is a worker, and he's made himself the best, and when he gets it going, there's pretty much nothing you can do.
It's good to play with the best player in the world on your team. It makes stuff a lot easier.
Kobe calls you the best player in the world.
This young guy just keeps coming at you. Watch this play now. He goes in, goes away from David Robinson, hangs in the air. 4 consecutive sweeps as they defeat the Spurs.
We worked so hard. It was a hard-fought game, and we finally got a championship, and it feels great.
By Grant. Horace Grant overshoots, but Bryant able to come away with it. Wow. Kobe Bryant. Mark, what hustle. Bryant double team, kills, trying to steal. Bryant, yes! Kobe Bryant.
He lost his ball seat maybe 5 times before he finally made an unbelievable shot.
But that's why you don't play it out, because he is so big in these situations. 3, that's 3. That's the triple right there.
In 2003, Bryant suffered through a season of discontent as the Lakers' quest for a 4th straight title ended with a loss to the Spurs in the second round of the playoffs. Then, with the suddenness of a Kansas tornado, the player who would be king of the NBA descended into a nightmarish whirlwind.
We have a lot at stake. I have a lot at stake, and that's not just, has nothing to do with the game of basketball. It has nothing to do with endorsements. Nothing at all. You know, this is about us.
This was maybe the first time in his 7-8 years in the public spotlight that we just saw the guy. It was the most human, the most humble, the most fragile we've ever seen Kobe Bryant, and it was striking.
Part of the problems, Kobe, at least as far as your relationship with Shaquille O'Neal, go back to your court case where it was revealed that you had suggested, and I don't have the quote exactly, that Shaquille O'Neal maybe has paid off women in the past.
Summers putting out there what many of us in the media already knew. Kobe and Carl's rift started from a personal run-in between Malone and Kobe's wife Vanessa almost 3 weeks ago during the Lakers-Bucks game here at Staples
Kobe
Center.
Phil Jackson has left the organization, and Shaquille O'Neal. It's a wide-ranging perception in the public that you were at the controls. How much did you have to do with both of their departures?
Oh, 0. Nothing. But, you know, people's perception, they always want to run with the biggest story. You know, they say, oh, him and Shaq didn't get along, so, you know, Shaq's leaving. He's not happy there, so Kobe must have ran him out. Or Phil, you know. It's not true.
How do you think Kobe's feeling right now, not only on a basketball level, but on a personal level with his own self-consciousness?
Oh, frustrated. I mean, he's just frustrated. The weight of the world is on this young man. He just can't seem to get a break. I mean, you know, you heard me in the interview. I talked about, you know, the situation with Shaquille O'Neal and the perception by the media and the people surrounding Shaq, and Shaq taking pot shots at him from across the country, Phil Jackson writing a book and attacking him as a former player, and now... That's a big thing right now. He feels kind of betrayed by a teammate and a friend, and it's just frustrating for him. He just can't seem to get out there in the public eye and do anything right, but he's going to hang in there. He's got broad shoulders. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be able to handle that kind of stuff. My shoulders would have broke a long time ago.
When it comes to the game, the thing that's important to me, what's most important to me, is winning.
through that. And the foul. 62 for Kobe and 61 for the Mavericks.
Career high, he just scored 81 points, the second most points in the history of the NBA, second only to Wilt Chamberlain.
We wanted to win this game so bad, and they jumped out to us on an early lead, and my ankle was hurting me. I was a little tired, but we needed to get this W, so I had to push through it, and had a great performance.
And they do. Ball knocked away, stolen by Carter. Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside, it's good, it's good. Tie game. A 1-point game. Washington took it. Bryant with the save. Oh, you gotta get a shot here. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
How many rings do you want? Because you told me 10 a little while ago. I said, man, that's greedy. You want all of them. Well, I got 10 fingers. So you want to fill them all up? Might as well try. I mean, I don't play the game for attention. That's not, I don't play for that. That's not a motivating thing. It's winning it. That's motivational to me. It's not all the hoopla that comes before.
Kobe's a long three. Yes! The best finisher of the game has just done it again. 102-100.
Playing with me is not easy, but I'm very demanding. I want you to perform at your absolute best. I want you to be great. I want you to maximize the potential and the God-given abilities.
Kobe Bryant, 2007, 2008, NBA Most Valuable Player Award.
I love you. Now let's get this party started. I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet. The Western Conference champion, Los Angeles Lakers.
Couldn't possibly expect this to be easy. To make history, you have to do historic things.
That you, as tired as you are, find a way to deliver every time your team needs it.
You just gotta try to suck it up and get through it. All the wind sprints you run in the summertime. It's kind of been in the same moment where you just gotta push through it and you just gotta do it.
Who's starving more for an NBA World Championship more than Kobe Bryant? There is no one.
Nobody thought we'd be able to get back there. He's too selfish. You can't lead this group back to the spot. Oh, they're too young. Oh, they're not tough enough. So there's a lot of things that we got to prove.
The Lakers are NBA champions once again. 2009 NBA title.
The MVP of the 2009, Kobe Bryant.
We want to win to win another one.
Just looking, gets it to Bryant. Lakers for the win. Kobe. And Kobe will get it for the win. Got it! Jimmy has to put it up for the buzzer. Banks it in! Oh! He banks in the three! That is just greatness personified. Coming out of five. Bryant. Yes! I mean, what a shot. You can't defend that. Are you kidding me? You can't defend that one.
wanted it so bad. You know, I wanted it so bad. The more I tried to push, the more it kept getting away from me. And I'm just glad that my teammates really got us back in the game. And
it just seemed like one of those games where nothing was going right for us. But we felt like we were supposed to win.
Of their arch rival from Boston.
20 years from now, when you're sitting in the recliner,
I just want guys to say, man, that guy can play. Basketball never felt like work to me. And once I came to the NBA and I looked around, I saw other guys that weren't working as much as I was, then I started to understand that, how I went about it is hard work. To me, it was just, I just love what I do, so I want to do it as much as possible. Get yourself in the gym, work as hard as you possibly can.
He wants it so bad and he's willing to go to the extreme. He's cursed as much as I am.
Kobe has sent a message to everyone else that he is the future.
It doesn't matter if I'm sick. It doesn't matter if I have a sprained ankle. The kid that's sitting in there might be the next me sitting up there, watching and trying to get inspiration from that. I need to go out there and play.
Greatness for 20 years. Excellence for 20 years.
The other forward for the final time, number 24 on the floor, 66. High school, five-time world champion, Kobe Bryant.
Byron Scott, the coach of the Lakers.
And that's where he's been scoring this year.
Oh. Turn back the clock there to block Trevor Booker. And desperate to get to the basket and score. And he does.
There you go.
Kobe.
Nice.
Number 2.
Well, they're playing to him. There's no doubt about it. Everything is a setup.
Kobe to the basket.
Oh, pretty.
And 1.
Now, this is just Kobe at his best.
Kobe.
Oh, boy.
Jacks a 2.
Oh, boy.
4 in a row for Bryant after missing his first 5.
Oh,
got them all.
This is like old times now. I mean, are they up? And this is what they came for.
Here he is for 3.
Nice. That was a dagger. That's the old Kobe. That ball fake, shed that defender, stepped underneath in his comfort zone.
Interviewed him. Another shot at him. To the basket, Kobe.
They wanted a dunk, though. Yeah, they're happy with the hoop.
46 games, so just under a third. Hits the three. 35 on the farewell night for Kobe. Putting on a show one last time.
I think he's going to
seeking Kobe for three.
Yes. I'm just going to keep you quiet over there.
A 40-point game for the 100. This is right up there with him. Jordan didn't do it against the Bulls. Bryant here hits another three. 43. 49. Going to the basket. Kobe Bryant.
There it is.
A 50-point game in his farewell. By the way, it is a 6-point game. Final minute 30. Bryant from 14 has 53. Unbelievable stuff tonight. 4-point game. Bryant for three. Got it all! Bryant on the move with the jumper. He got it! 58 points! And the Lakers lead! 60. And the Lakers close out Kobe Bryant's career with a win and one of the great farewell performances in any sport at any time.
The reason I can stand here in front of you guys and feel extremely comfortable with my decisions because I gave my soul to this game, man. There's nothing more I could give. Nothing. And I said, if you guys feel like that at the end of your career, you would be just as comfortable as I am. But I'm telling you, it goes by fast. And if you don't give it your all, you're going to regret it. You're absolutely going to regret it.
Kobe Bryant will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
And a 17-time NBA All-Star, the third highest scorer in NBA history, the 2008 MVP, two-time NBA Finals MVP, five-time NBA champion, a 6'6" guard from Lower Merion High School, number 24, Kobe